Okay, so the congruent with the shoes. Razor, the flamingo, feminine, it's got the color thing going on. So there's an element of femininity. And that is also reflected in movie selection and stuff too. There's a lot of like hyper feminine stuff in there. So there's an element of femininity expressed. Shaving cream, anything from Lush. Gaming system, don't game. Cool. So that will not be in your target audience, gamers. Doesn't mean that you can't reach them. It just means that they're not your primary target. Cereal, honey nut, and cinnamon Cheerios, Cocoa Puffs, corn flakes, cinnamon toast crunch. This is interesting. When you say corn flakes, do you like corn flakes or you like frosted flakes?
Probably the sugar ones.
Yep, that, and I asked that question because I imagined that when you said corn flakes, you actually meant frosted flakes, because congruently you like eat sugary stuff.
Yeah.
Like when it goes from cereal to dining, there's an emphasis on sweets, and that's how to be congruent, right? Like it's not a problem that you like sugar. It's just probably something that you might want to highlight.
Emphasis on sweets. Childlike, colorful, femininity, affordable.
Social media, Facebook, IG, TikTok.
I like pieces of content that bring me value, that tell me like how to like emotionally regulate, support my partner, bringing value to me side.
Where we talked about like the content that you want to create, and talking about the Abraham Hicks kind of like, okay, there's a version of that type of content that you probably want to go into making. Think of content and platform or whatever, like, so you make the content tailored to the platform that it's on. If I like to watch spiritual stuff and self-help, if I'm going to create that content, how do people that create that type of content, how do they make it? What's the format? Let's use Abraham Hicks as an example. Go to their TikTok and then create a video off of their video. You don't even have to generate content yourself. You can react to the content. I watched this today. You just told me, like, so I laid down and I watched this and then I felt so motivated. So if you're looking to feel motivated, you should listen to this. In a way, you're promoting them, but that's fine because you will also snag their audience. The people who feel the same way about Abraham Hicks that you do, they may be interested in seeing how it affects you, and they relate because it affected them the same way. And they may comment and say, oh my God, I watched this too, and I did the same thing. And now you're building rapport. Cars, I don't really have a preference. I think Teslas are cool. Yeah, you definitely, Gemma drives a blue one.
Yeah.
Why does Gemma drive a Tesla?
They're a cool looking car. I'm so cool. Like that's saving the planet without like all the gas. I shudder to think about the air.
There's an ideology that you're into. You can use that to your advantage. If we wanted to go gung ho, you hurt the environment way more trying to mine lithium. There's certainly less lithium in the world than there is oil. Then there's like safety and like, okay, well, what happens if they just like shut down all the cars and you can't go where you want to go? And there's all kinds of reasons to argue any side, right? That's what positions are, right? Positions exist so that there can be another position. And
I love that.
If like, like that's what it is. It's like, all right,
positions exist so that there could be another position.
Yeah. And it's fine because what did Tesla do for you? Did it market to your head or to your heart?
I don't know. Honestly, like I just thought it was cool. Like,
remember, you were trying to figure out how do you like to be sold to so that you can sell the same way. So there's something about how Tesla sold you, made you say, I don't need to get more information about this, nor do I want to. That's beautiful. It's great marketing. Pay attention to the vernacular that's used. Let's just say they're pro gas, oil, fossil fuels, anything like that. Then it's called climate change. It could be hotter, colder, rainy, it could be dry, change in climate. And we're comfortable with changes in climate because we understand that if you go to different areas of the world or even at areas of your country, there are different climates. It's easier to accept climate change. It is much more divisive and powerful to say global warming because it says the entire world is heating up. But you don't put those things together and you don't try to think about it because it's not what you're sold.